What's poppin'? Today is June 12th. It's really late at night. But I figured let me vlog a little bit because I have not vlogged in over a week. The reasoning is because I got really stressed out. I got stressed out from just trying to strategize these job opportunities and then trying to strategize like my daughter's summer, figure out like, okay, how can I make more money? How can I utilize the money that I have? Because, honey, it's been tough financially being unemployed. But I will insert some of the things that I did vlog last week. I'll put it right here. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm a little overwhelmed. I was able to go to my local military base, and I didn't want to use my old Army ID card because technically I'm not supposed to have it. But I was able to get my Veteran Affairs ID card registered to give me access to the base to go talk to the transportation office who manages all the household good movement and stuff. And I was talking to an airman, and they were like, we're gonna try to expedite it, but he was like, yeah, he had told me he just got his orders on Friday, and today is Monday, and he's going to Korea. But he was like, yeah, we could try to aim for June 12th, and I'm kind of thinking like, I don't even know how I'm gonna get up there by June 12th. Like, well, by June 15th, I just can't see it because I have so much shit here that it's not going to be closed out. It's just not. And people, you watching this, you might think like, well, you have a whole bunch of time. It's like, I'm also working this remote job so I can have some money because I haven't had any money for 6 months. So I still got to work the remote job. And now you telling me I have to try to move. I'm literally going in between tenants right now in my other rental property. So I got 2 houses and I have some legal stuff that's going on as well. And it's just like, I think I'm just getting overwhelmed. I also have a kid. I have a fucking kid. Your girl got it together. Because when I mean to tell you I was on the phone with my previous supervisor crying, I was crying like, why is everything so hard? And that is my biggest like frustration is like, every experience is so hard. It's so hard. I know life is not supposed to be easy. That's what my boss was like. Everything's not gonna be easy. But still, it's just like I want something to come easy. And he's just like, how many 30-something-year-olds is a doctor? And he was like, girl, you better stop. I know. I know. I am truly blessed. But it's how you go through the process of obtaining all those things. I get stressed out. I don't have another partner. I don't have a mom and dad to run to like, Mom, I need to borrow some money. Dad, can you come fix my car? I don't, it's just me. And then I have a little girl and my little girl's depending on me. And okay. I got really emotional, so I had to give it a God. Anyways, I did get some things resolved. For one job, I got a later report date. I was able to get with the government and work out dates and stuff like that. So that was taken care of. I ended up reaching out to a agent to talk about like living, where's the best place to live, how fast can I find a place to live. I just gave that task to them because I couldn't balance it. Like I have a rental property where I just did the walkthrough for my rental property and my tenant. They were not a bad tenant, but they decided not to let me know that there were some things broken in the house. I don't know why they didn't tell me. So not only did I have to fix that stuff, I gotta prep the house for the next tenant. And then on top of that, the next tenant doesn't show up until next month because I chose a military tenant and they haven't PCS'd either. PCS means permanent change of station. And the reason why I picked military is Right now, the military is guaranteed pay, and they have been getting a lot of raises, and I just need my mortgage paid. And then for my primary home, just trying to maintain it. The maintenance on the house is always something. There's always something. So I just like, you know what? I can't be trying to manage 3 places to live. I gave one to my property management. I keep one, and another agent gonna manage another property. I can't do it all. But anyways, this weekend is going to be a pretty slam packed weekend. I'm gonna bring my camera. We're gonna vlog. I'm gonna take y'all. I have to take my kid to the other parent. It is, Father's Day weekend coming up, Juneteenth coming up, summer break. So I got to take my kid to the other parent. And then I'm going to go look for a place to stay and check out the area, because I've never really been to that area. So I need to check it out. But the crazy thing is, I checked my email today. Literally like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I check my email all the time. But I was like, let me check my email 7 o'clock at night. And I have a job interview for a job in Germany. I'm like, oh my God, where were you at 3 months ago when I applied for the job? I applied for that job in March. The first week of March, I applied for that job, and they don't reach out to me until June. I would have loved to went overseas. Like, I would have loved to go overseas, baby. That would have solved so many problems. Like, it would have solved so many problems financially, because the government pays for your housing when you're overseas. So I would have been living over there, and I wouldn't have to pay for the cost of living. Baby, I would have paid them bills off so quick and read up that money and put that money away for that baby tuition. I did accept the interview, because I am. But it was a term position, which I don't really see term positions in Europe, but things have changed. It was a term position, 3 years. I needed top secret clearance, and I was just like, okay, whatever. And then I have to get back home Sunday night, do some cleaning, stuff around the house. I've been throwing away a lot of old stuff. Like, I had stuff that was still packed from 5 years ago when I moved the last time. And I was like, oh my gosh. I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff, like landscaping tools and like old stuff that I've collected. I've been trying to get rid of it. So throwing away old shit, trash, things that are broken, you know the gist of moving. So yeah, I'm going to take y'all to drop my kid off. My kids said they want to stop and get something to eat. So we're probably going to have a little small meal together. And then I'm not getting a hotel. I see my cousin post car camping. I don't know. She might be traveling somewhere. I don't know what she's doing, but she posted car camping. I'm a car camp this weekend. We're car camping this weekend. You'll see. Because it don't make sense to be spending unnecessary money when I wouldn't be in the hotel longer than 7-8 hours anyway. And I'm not spending no $200, no $150 to be staying nowhere for 8 hours. Especially when I'm turning back around to go home. So yeah, I just wanted to update y'all. Another thing, my last thing is, while I was going through my belongings, throwing out old stuff, I found my journal that I used to write when I was deployed. I was in the Army, and I deployed in 2015 to Kuwait. And I used to write my daughter letters. My daughter was only a year and a half, and I was writing her letters so in the future she'll read them. And one thing or two things that I noticed in those letters that were consistent was me telling her, obviously I love her and miss her so much, but also telling her that I don't know if the decisions that I am making today, we're going to benefit from it tomorrow, which is in the future. But I pray that you'll be proud of me and that everything that I've done for us will give you a better life. And I'm just like flabbergasted that 11 years ago I was writing those things, and I closed the journal and never opened it again, and to see the progression. And it just reminded me that, I've been through a lot. But one thing for sure is God has never left me. God has always made sure that we had shelter, we had food, we had water, we had whatever we needed. And if we did not have it, baby, I went and got it. It was times where we didn't even have hot water in the house. It was times where we had water leaks and all this other stuff. And I always made sure, like, I got a daughter. I have to make sure we live comfortable. So in this next chapter of my life, closing my academic career, I know that the last 6 months, God gave me a lot of time to rest. That's what I thought about today. I had a lot of time to rest and recharge the last 6 months. I didn't have school. I didn't have work. I didn't really have nobody really bothering me. I got to be a mother, and that was the best thing that I found joy out of being unemployed. I was able to take my daughter to school and pick her up every single day. I was able to show up to her award ceremonies and just, support my kid, where before I never got to do that. When I was in the Army, I didn't get to do it. And being a federal employee supporting the DOD, I didn't get to do it because I was always working. It was times where I worked the day before Thanksgiving, the day before Christmas Eve, and all those other things. But I think things are gonna work out. They always work out. That's what my aunt tells me all the time. Things will always work out. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the morning.
Pretty clean, right? And you got some storage around the corner. You can step in if you want.
Oh no, it's dirty. It's pretty big garage.
Yeah, and it's good. Oh my gosh, why didn't this close out? Did this pop out? Huh. Shoot. It's this part. No, this has to be jammed back in for some reason. When I opened it.
Oh, it came out.
It came out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I like you.
I'm a homeowner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Washer and dryer, they seem pretty decent.
I have my own washer and dryer.
Oh. Well, can you put yours in storage or?
I might would ask the landlord, can you take yours out?
Yeah, they may or may not.
Yeah. If not,
this is just storage, and then you have a little room here, and you have a little half bath here. Oh.
I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't like it. I don't like it.
And then wood burning fireplace, and you have. This is nice because you don't have to cut any grass.
That is nice.
That is nice.
That's probably the first nice thing I've seen.
And you can still enjoy it, You got the shade there, and That's I think I picked it because I saw the yard too. Like,
I think that this house has the best backyard.
No maintenance whatsoever on back there. Okay. And got plenty of storage. Okay. Were those open or closed? Because we didn't open them.
Oh.
Yeah, I would leave them open.
Okay.
Yeah, just leave them how you found them. Yeah, we didn't open them, so I think they want them like that so people can see. So that's up, and then the flooring.
I don't like the floor.
Yeah, that's flooring. No. That's okay. And so you have your entryway. Well, you have more hooks there to hang clothes. And you have all these. It's just, they use like an old door, right?
That's cute.
Yeah. And then you come up to here in your main living space. This is a step down. Step down into the living room with a bay window.
Okay.
Let me see, there's some lights I can turn on for you.
Okay, and it's still another floor. Wow.
Yeah. This is I think the only 3-level one we're gonna see. Another half bath on this level.
Okay.
And then
Nice kitchen.
you like the kitchen?
Yeah. I like the cabinet.
I like the underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kitchen's kind of cool.
Sorry. The floor is dirty.
I need to leave a card here while you're looking. I'll just pop a card in here.
This looks nice. The kitchen looks nice. Okay.
Yeah, so it has, what does this have? Refrigerator, microwave, dishwasher. Yeah, it looks pretty plain. Minus the lemon. It's probably for, yeah. And then you have, You want to step out on the deck and take a peek? No? You want to look? You already know what the backyard looks like, but you know, it's pretty private, lots of trees. So you have some degree of privacy here.
Okay.
Then you just put your license dislikes and all that. And then we'll go upstairs to the bedrooms, all right?
I'm in the drive-through lane. It is 7:25 at night, and I'm nowhere near home, and I'm tired. I did not like looking at places to rent today. I did not like the experience. I don't like the location. I just didn't like it. I don't like it. Like, I'm a landlord myself. So it's like, come on now. People are paying their hard-earned money to rent your place out. The least you could do is clean and prep it to be showed. The houses were dirty. The floors, I didn't like how the house was kept. The carpets, honey, carpets was rolled up like fruit roll-ups. Carpets was scrunched up, honey. I didn't like the experience. I'm just saying that. The realtor that I got, she's nice. I don't even like that I have to get an agent, but they just do things differently in that location. I had to get an agent, I had to sign a contract, whoop-de-dee-woo. The agent gets 0.25%, but normally the owner company will pay it. I'm like, somebody gonna have to pay because it ain't gonna be me because I ain't got no money. I just got overly stressed out, like thinking like, if things don't work this week, I might really have to go back and tell them like, y'all need to hire somebody in the area, because expecting somebody to come outside of the 50-mile radius in short notice, it's just not working. And I'm in a drive-thru and these people are asking for so much in a drive-thru. It's like, it's a drive-thru. Like, you should have went in if you had all these extra components to your order. Anyways, but I did stop and see an old friend who I used to work with at the VA. It was lovely seeing her, but I kept telling her like, yo, I got to get on the road. Like, it's going to be like, I got work at 7:30 in the morning. I got a interview tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, I still have to go to sleep, and I don't like driving late at night. I think I stopped driving last night around 10 something. So it's like, I got to make it home. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm getting a little coffee. Well, I'm getting a matcha because I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
Hi, your total's 901.
Hi.
Thank you. Here's that change for you.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I didn't have enough like change to make 99 cents, so $1.
Oh, you don't have. That's not
I
mine.
would have given you like 20 different like points.
I thought you don't have pennies anymore.
What?
I thought they don't have pennies anymore.
That like varies from location to location. I've worked at stores that don't have pennies, but some stores do. Like this, I don't typically work here. The other store that I work at always has pennies, so I don't really know.
Okay.
That's up to location.
But that's not mine.
Oh,
I
so right.
I had a matcha.
I think that was actually the car in front of you. I don't
Yeah,
think they grabbed it.
yeah. But my agent took me to 4 properties. So she drove me. Baby, it felt like I was on a roller coaster. I don't normally let people drive me. Oh my gosh. My stomach was in my ass the whole time she was driving. I mean, the stopping, hitting the brakes, like, it was too much. It was too much. But it was nice seeing my friend today. Even though I stayed at her house way too long. Okay.
Do you want a straw?
Yes, please. And then I had a cake pop. That's it. I had a cake pop. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Have a good one.
Good morning. I have 1 minute, 2 minutes before I conduct the job interview. So this job is overseas. It's not an ideal position because it is a term position for a federal employee, but it's overseas. It does require top secret clearance, and I've had a top secret clearance, but I haven't had it with this agency. So there, But I applied for the job in March. I applied for this job literally March 2nd or maybe March 5th. And they're just coming back in June and saying, hey, we're doing interviews now. But anyways, we have a lot to catch up. I'm at home. It was a rough weekend. It was a very rough weekend with just trying to visualize what is the next chapter. So I'll be back because I'm about to do this job interview. For this interview, we could just go with Erica. Keep it simple. What led me to apply for the position is because I have a significant amount of experience working in the climate and environment that you all support with AFRICOM, being a individual who has been doing FOIA for command levels like U.S. Army Central, U.S. Supporting U.S. Sitcom, and special operations at Fort Bragg. This position intrigued me with the type of FOIAs that you all process, the type of requests that you process, and the type of environment. I do enjoy working with classified information. So just the criteria of the position led me to apply for the position. And ultimately, my goal for any federal position is to serve the military or the public service with my services as a FOIA analyst, enhance my skills, and be able to add to a team and strengthen FOIA, because FOIA is a complex process that is never ending with backlogs and complex cases. I don't know if I'll get the job. I don't really care no more, to be honest. I'm kind of over the hiring, applying for jobs. It takes months to even get to the job interview process. This position did have 2 vacancies, and they did tell me that they had already selected and did a final job offer for 1 vacancy, and they were looking to hire for another one. I am familiar with their organization. I have done some work with them about 5 years ago, but I just don't care no more, to be honest. I just don't care. It's just too much with these federal jobs. Like, it's not how it used to be. It used to be so easy to get a federal job when you were already in the federal sector, or you had the federal experience. Sorry, I can't talk today. But everything to me is just a headache. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what direction I'm going in. I'm kind of over it. And then I'm working this remote job.